welcome to the cottage. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. We're finishing up the weekend here where I am. It is Sunday evening, and I hope you guys have had a great weekend. We're just getting set up where we can timestamp and watch the comments and that sort of thing. So give me just a minute. I hope you guys are having a good night. Let's get everything set up and ready to roll. Let's see here. Give me just a second. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Just getting everything set up. Well, hello, Shelly. Hey, Wolfie Chocolate Drop. You guys snuck in on me. I did not know you guys popped in. You snuck in when I wasn't looking. Oh, hello, Freckle Joy. Hello, Karma. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, White Cat, how's it going? Shelly Belly Boo Belly. Casey's in the house, my fellow May Gemini. How you doing, baby girl? A4S Red Mexico. There's Shoshana. Shoshana's in the house. Amanda, how are you doing? Good to see everybody. Super excited. I don't know if you guys saw this, but in about an hour and a half-ish, Leon, Leo Fire 555, and Cindy G, A Cup of Love by Cindy G, are doing a collab. So I was actually planning on going live about the time they were going, and when I found out that they were going live then, I'm like, oh, let me just get my butt in gear, so that, because I wanted to be able to watch them, because I believe this is the first time they've ever done a collab, and I have just got to watch. You know it's going to be great. Hey, Age with Vanessa Lynn and Rosie. Paul, how are you doing? Nacho Mama's in the house. How's everybody doing? So yeah, I threw on my makeup real quick because I didn't want to like scare everybody, because it would be frightful if I had not done that. Patty Anderson, how are you doing? My fellow Alabamian sitting there. How's it going, love? Good to see you. But anyway, I won't belabor all of this. I'm going to get to the reading here in just a minute. We're going to do channeled love messages, which, you know, we kind of leave that to the divine to hopefully, you know, give you guys whatever message that you need to hear for all the signs. And I'll timestamp as we go along. Of course, we'll do a collective at the end. I'm not doing super chat questions because I don't want to, you know, bleed over into the time that Cindy and Leon start their live at, it's 8:30 Central, it's 9:30 Eastern. So anyway, hey, is it Monday? How are you doing? I hope I said your name right. So, but, well, White Cat, thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that so much. You are so generous. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Thank you. So let's do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do for all the signs, I'm going to pull a spiritual AF card, and then we're going to do a channeled message, okay? Since I'm not doing the live super chats tonight, the super chat questions, okay? But yes, it's Thanksgiving in Canada, as I understand it, right? Hey, JD, how are you doing? How are you doing? All right, let's get started. Let the Gemini shut her trap so that we can get started, right? All right, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Aries, before we start shuffling for you, I'm going to pull a spiritual AF card for you. I love these, and I decided to do these. Aries, you may need to hear this. Okay, y'all ready? No equals a full sentence. I love this. I haven't seen this card either. You know what punctuates that sentence? Action. We spend so much time explaining our boundaries that we forget to just have a fucking boundary. Say no and quit participating in what you have said no to. Remove yourself from a situation if you have to, and be your own boundary. Wow, nice little message. Thank you, Monday. I appreciate that more than you have any idea. Evie, thank you for popping in. Juliet, how are you doing? I hope everybody's having a good night. All right, Aries, let's see what your channeled message is. Hey, Star Crossing, how are you, babes? Good to see you. All right, let's see what is up for the Aries gang. What will the divine say to you, Aries gang? What will the divine say to the Aries folks with Aries in their placement? And I'm using my Golden Girls tarot deck. I'm liking this deck, y'all. I've had this for a long time, used it just a little bit, and then I started using it again, and Yeah. Casey, you are so sweet. I can't believe you did that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. You are amazing. You're the one who's amazing. You're the one who is amazing. Okay, Aries, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is an interesting read. We have 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and 7 of Wands. Then we have 4 of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands reversed, and 7 of Swords in the upright. We have the Tower reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Hierophant in the upright. Aries, can we just talk? Okay. You, I believe, are dealing with a player, okay? Right at the center of this thing, you've got, you know, the King of Wands, which is staying off the Golden Girls, but he came out in the reverse. That's playa energy. And sitting right beside, you know, playa energy is the 7 of Swords. You know, there is sneaky stuff going on here, Aries. Sneaky stuff. I think you may not even realize it, okay? But this person is a time waster, Aries. It's a time waster. Okay, you've got the 5 of Wands here because there's competition. I don't know if you're aware of that, Aries, or not. And I hate to call it this, but whoever, you know whether or not this resonates. But look, there is sneaky stuff going on. There is stuff that this person is holding back from you, and it ain't emotion. They don't have any. Okay, there's no emotion here. There is competition. There is sexual attraction. This person is probably very, very irresistible. Okay, but they're also a time waster. I'm going to tell you why the Hierophant is here, and I'm glad it came out because it's going to speak to this whole dynamic and what is really the big picture, because I want to help you to understand why this is happening to begin with. But there's competition here, and quite honestly, with the 8 of Wands here, I think you're hoping for something to change. I think you've been waiting and hoping for some communication or some action on the part of this person. But quite honestly, they're out there thoughting and bopping. The 7 of Wands is here, and that is my card. As you guys know, many times that card represents thoughting and bopping. That's what's hidden. You got competition. Okay, let me tell you, Aries, I don't have a third party card. I've got the whole football team here, or baseball team, or cheerleading squad, whatever, whatever it is we're talking about here. But the 8 of Wands is here because I think you're hoping for something to suddenly change, and I just don't see it. You've got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This person is taking a lot of risks, and they're dumb risks. This person is freaking careless, Aries. Careless. The reason the Tower is in reverse is because I think you're fighting what you know is a losing battle. But you're encouraged to avoid this Tower by bailing before all hell breaks loose and everything around you crumbles. Okay, so the Hierophant has popped up, and I want to explain why. The reason the Hierophant is here this time, it has nothing to do with commitment. No. I mean, maybe you're desiring a commitment with this cheater. Okay. But hear me out. The reason the Hierophant is here is because I'm supposed to tell you why this is even happening to all of us. Okay. Aries, we have all walked in this situation. You're not alone. And let me tell you, this is true for any sign. Heads up. You need to hear this. Okay. The divine brings these situations into our lives for a reason. It is to wake us up, to heal the issues that are causing us to attract these players to begin with. Okay, so yes, it's divinely orchestrated. That is, and I think I may have posted this on my page. I sent it to a friend of mine. But you know, Medea has a video where she talks about the difference in leaves and branches and roots as far as different type of people come into your life. Okay, there's no coincidence. Everybody is supposed to cross your path. Just know the ones that are leaves that are very unstable, the wind's going to blow and they're going to just fly away. Okay, the branches are a little stronger, but honestly, you really can't count on them either because you step out on them and they're going to break sometimes. But you get you some roots to stay, right? So what you're dealing with here is a leaf, okay? And it's to wake you up to help you understand the difference between a lesson and a lifetime. And that's what this is, Aries. And I hate to call it that. I hate that, you know, and I'm going to go back and look at my community page. I don't know if I put that on there, but it's Medea, and it's called Let Them Go. And she talks about letting people go, and then she talks about the 3 different types. It's a great speech. It's about self-love and da-da-da, and healing and all of that. It's phenomenal, and I'm a big Medea fan. But anyway, all right, so Aries, you've pulled fire, earth, and air, and water. You have pulled Scorpio energy and Taurus energy as well. But of course, it could be any sign because we have pulled for every single sign in the minor arcana with the elements, air, fire, earth, and water. So at any rate, that's what I have for you, Aries. That's what I have. All right, with that being said, let's go to the Taurus gang. Taurus, let's pull you a spiritual card. I did post it, Star Crossing. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, yes, it's on my community page. Y'all scroll over to my community page. It's only like 5 minutes, and it's funny, but it's also really, really cool. So anyway, all right, Taurus, here is your spiritual AF. Once you start laughing, you start healing. Is that not the truth, right? If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else, right? The internet is filled with ridiculous shit. We were just talking about Medea. My God, if you can go watch those little Medea clips, you will laugh your butt off, okay? That'll give you something to laugh about, right? But at any rate, laugh at that, or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems with in that loving, brutal way that you do. Just start laughing. You have nothing to lose, right? So there you go. All right, Taurus, let's see what the tarot has to say to you this evening. Hey, Danny, how are you? How are you doing? How are you doing, Danny? It is good to see everybody here. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Just pop out of the chat real quick and hit the thumbs up and pop right back in. I would greatly appreciate y'all help a sister out on the algorithm, right? All right. So, Taurus, what does the tarot have to say for you? What does the tarot have to say, Taurus gang? All right. Thank you for popping in, Jack Wolf. It's always a pleasure to see you and run across your nice, beautiful energy. All right. We got the 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. We got the Temperance in the reverse. The Moon is in the upright, Taurus. The Ace of Wands at the very center of this thing. 10 of Pentacles. The Devil in reverse. The Magician is in reverse. And the 10 of Swords is in the upright. What? What? Okay, I'm going to have to look at this for a second. This, you know, first of all, the Moon card is here. All right. The Moon card represents unknowns many times. It represents feeling uncertain about something, like you're on shaky ground. You may possibly be, I think that actually is the rest of the story, is all residing in that card with the Moon card. Because what I see here is fluctuating emotions, okay? And I see that overwhelmingly here. And, you know, the Ace of Wands is here. Certainly that's the magic stick. It represents passionate new beginnings, can represent pregnancy, okay? If you're like me, and as Tyler says, you're a bag of bones, then don't start leaving me comments that my equipment doesn't work anymore. Just take what resonates, okay? But you know what I think's happening here? The reason I think we pulled this pregnancy card here, Taurus, for you, is I think you're trying to birth something and you're not pregnant with it to begin with. Can I just call that out? Okay, and I'm not talking about a baby. I'm talking about a relationship that is stable with equal give and take. Okay, there's distance here, maybe physical, maybe energetic. For most of you, yes, energetic, okay? But hear me out. You know, and I'm going to tell you this, we don't really have any emotion here, okay? What we do have is the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, which tells me that this is a super fucking official connection. This person has ulterior motives and they're trying to hide it. They're manipulative, okay? They're trying to get from you what they want, okay? But quite honestly, I see betrayal here, whether you know it or not. Tiffany, we are on Taurus, love. Hey, Nadia, there's betrayal here, whether you realize it or not. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. This person is going to cross a line that they can't uncross. And I hope that you will draw the line on this thing. But there's imbalance here. There's impatience. This person is very, very impatient. I'm getting that. There's not a lot of equal give and take here. And quite honestly, there's just not a lot of hope for this situation. This person is really, really got their eyes on the distance already, okay? What just came to me, and I'm, this is channel messages, but what just came to me is they're already got in mind who they're going to when they bail on you, Taurus. God, I hate it when we get readings like this, but it is what it is, and I can't paint. I am not going to piss on people and tell them, I'm not going to piss on your leg and tell you it's raining. When the cards tell me that you're dealing with somebody who's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, I have to call it like I see it, okay? Rose, how are you doing? We're on Taurus, but Taurus, that I have to call this like I see it. This is shady shit here. The moon card, fluctuating emotions, up and down. This person breadcrumbs you. And quite honestly, they're either interested in money and or sex, okay? Or somebody to make them look good, right? I mean, I just have to call this out, Hey, Sergeant Fighter, how are you doing? I mean, but that's what I see. I mean, I cannot sit here and, we are not dealing with, I got 9 cards here, okay? We ain't got no emotion in these 9 cards. We ain't got no 10 of cups here, not even reversed, okay? Nobody's even playing like they're not even, I ain't even got a shred of somebody trying to hide emotion. They ain't here. There's sex and there's money here. That's it. That's it. And I don't know if that's you or the person that you're dealing with. I hope that I am missing the mark. I really, really, really do. I mean, I really do. We've got fire and earth. We've got air. No water, like I said. Well, we do have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio represented with some of the major arcanas here. We've got Sagittarius and Gemini and Capricorn in majors, but it could be any sign because we pulled just about every sign. Whoa. I hate it when the first 2 come out rough. I hate it when the first 2 come out rough, y'all. Time for a coffee break real quick. And it's my favorite, too. It's caramel, y'all. I love me the caramel kind. That's my favorite, right? Well, thank you, Rose. I'm glad you're here. I am so glad you came in. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? A fellow Gemini, huh? Wow. And I hope you take this in the spirit it's intended, Mark. My condolences, right? Not really. I love being a Gemini, but it is a challenge, right? Are you, Sergeant? Drinking the coffee. Hey, Delana, how are you doing? All right, let me quit talking like Geminis do and timestamp for the Geminis. Gemini, let me pull you a spiritual card before we do your tarot. Let's see what your spiritual message is. Your wound, y'all, I have been saying this a lot lately, okay? Your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility, 100%. You will never be free of the people who harmed you until you take responsibility for healing from that. No matter what family you were born into, what body you got stuck in, or what weird shit has happened to you along the way, this is your life and no one else's. Be tender with the parts of you that are hurt and the parts of you that are struggling. Take ownership of your whole beautiful, dented, pieced together self. If you blame someone for who you are, you give them ownership of you. Can I say that one again louder for the people in the back? If you blame someone else for whoever you are, you give them ownership of you. That sucks wet shit, doesn't it? Focus on what you can right now to be your very own badass healer. Bam. Mic drop. It's the first time I've seen that card. It is freaking powerful. All right, Gemini, with that being said, now that I've called my sweet Gemini friends out, let's see what the divine has to say to you through the tarot, right? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up, right? Wow. Incredible. All right, Gemini, what you got here? What you got here? Hey, Sierra J. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Gemini, one more shuffle is going to do it. One more shuffle for the Gems. I have done Aries and Taurus so far. And I am about to do Gemini's tarot part. Gemini, you got the 10 of Wands. Oh, you got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you, Gemini. The Hierophant is at the very center of this. King of Pentacles. What in the what? Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? The Hermit's in the upright. The Tower is in the reverse. I want clarity on this on this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, because everything else looks good. This person may just be slow. That may be what's going on here. But it looks like a pretty decent reading, Gemini. Raised in Alabama. Thank you, Delana. You are too sweet. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Okay. Gemini, let's talk about this, because there is some issues here. You know, you've got the Ten of Wands here. You are overburdened about something, and you feel like you can't put one foot in front of the other. You probably feel exhausted, okay? But you are working on yourself. You are focusing on yourself, and I think you're working to manifest an opportunity down the road with the Ace of Cups here, Ace of Pentacles, and I think you're on the right track. It's like, I think you're at the right train station, but you caught the wrong train. Do you understand what I mean by that, Gemini? You've got the Page of Swords. You've got the Hierophant, so you are divinely guided, right? You're on the right track, okay? You've got a King of Pentacles here in the upright, and you've got a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? When I clarified that, I got the Ace of Swords in the upright, the Lovers in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Tower's in reverse, and the Hermit is in the upright. So here's what I've got from this thing, Gemini. Just hear me out. You have got, many of you, I think you're dealing with two possibilities here, okay? You've got somebody who is very stable, very grounded, and then you've got somebody who is a time waster, okay? But Gemini, what's interesting about this is this. The Ace of Swords clarified that. You're going to see this thing very, very clearly. This person is not really willing to give on this other option over here, is not really willing to give to this thing on the same level that you are, okay? And you've got the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? With all those three cards clarified this Knight of Pentacles, okay? It has to be that you have two options here. The reason the Tower is in reversed is because, Gemini, it is up to you. You can avoid a Tower moment with this time waster over here or not, okay? I think you are wrestling with making a decision perhaps with the Lovers in reverse, but you're told to withdraw from this one that is a waste of time. That's why the Hermit card is here, okay? And, you know, let the divine lead you. You are suspicious of this time waster for a reason, but you got something very, very stable, and you may not even know about that one, okay? You may not even know about that one. But this Knight of Pentacles over here, Gemini, is a waste of your time. Gemini, I think you're wrestling with making a decision. I think that's why you're so overburdened, okay, is you can't figure out what to do. But I think you do see the truth with the Ace of Swords here. And Gemini, I think you're going to make the right decision, okay? I really do, okay? Got heavy earth energy here, possibly. You could be dealing with another Gemini. You have... Okay, well, let me just give you all the signs of what you've pulled. You've pulled earth and water. You've pulled fire and air. Could be any sign, okay? I think this King of Pentacles over here, the stable one, is just sitting back watching you and waiting for you to make this decision, Gemini. Now, in the major arcanas, you've pulled Taurus, you've pulled Virgo and Scorpio and Gemini. So I really do believe that you, Gemini, are trying to make a decision. Some of you... It's not two people. I've just got a second storyline. So hear me out, Gemini. Some of you, this is not two people. Some of you are simply wrestling with making a decision on whether to move forward with this King of Pentacles. And I'm going to tell you what, it's not that you're dealing with a time waster. Can I call you out? It's that you're wasting time because I think you're afraid. I think you're deathly afraid of a tower. And I think you're real tempted to withdraw from this situation. I think you're overly suspicious of this person. I think you're sitting back waiting for them to make a wrong move, and you're going to just bail, Gemini. Like, you know, we call that in the South, we call that running like a scalded dog. And I think it's you who's wasting the time for some of you. If, you know, this is the second storyline. And I think you're being very indecisive about whether to move forward with this King of Pentacles. Gemini, this King of Pentacles has been very patient with you. Pentacles they are not going to rush you. But there again, they're not going to wait all day either. Okay. Gemini, this is divinely guided. Okay. And you know the truth. That's why the Ace of Swords is here, is in the upright. So whether this was story 1 or story 2 for you, Gemini, whichever, you know the truth. You see it as clear as a bell. If I'm lying, I'm dying. You know damn good and well that one is if it's storyline number 1 where you're choosing between 2 people and one is a time waster and one is not, you see it clear as the whatever, clear as my glasses. Okay. And if you're in storyline number 2 where it's just you pussyfooting around and dragging your feet, Gemini, you know that this person is viable and stable, and you know they've been patient with you, and you know you have emotion for them, and vice versa with the Ace of Cups. So Gemini, I gotta call you out. I gotta call you out. And the reason, I'm gonna tell you why this card about healing came up. The reasons that you're so apprehensive about moving forward is because you're scared you're gonna get hurt again. Okay, you will manifest what you fear. Stop walking in fear. You will revert, what we call reverse manifest, Gemini. So just take that as it resonates. Okay, I'm done preaching my sermon. All right, you've pulled earth and water, you've pulled fire and air, and you have pulled Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay, so there you go. All right, there you go. All right, there you go. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. So 2 very different storylines, Gemini. But, you know, when I get downloads, I get them. And I call them like I see them. All right. Let's timestamp for the Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's, I'm not doing questions tonight. Is it Maya or Mia? Hi, Voodoo Doll. How are you doing? All right, Cancer. The wound is the place where the light enters you. And this is not credited on this card, but the 13th century poet Rumi, R-U-M-I, is who said that, okay? I know that because it's one of my favorite quotes. I have not seen this card in this deck, but at any rate, here's the rest of the story for you, Cancer gang. Pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask how it made you golden. Did it make you more tenderhearted? Did it open you up when you were once closed down? Did that heartbreak lead you to more connection with spirit? Can you get just a little bit grateful for that experience? Fork yeah, right? Look at you. You're like a wonderful disco ball inside, right? I like that a lot. All right, Cancer, let's get your tarot reading. I like Rumi a lot, Danny. Very, very highly intuitive poet from 13th century. Yep. Okay, Cancer, let's see what is coming from the tarot for you. Let's see what is coming from the tarot. One more shuffle for you, Cancer. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Thank you, Juliet. Cancer. Who's in victim mode here? Is it you or is it the person you're dealing with? Who's in victim mode? Somebody's you got a blame game going on here. You got a blame game going on. I'm just gonna, oh. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to call this out. All right, this could go either way, but just take what resonates. This could be reversed, but I'm going to do this in one sense, but it may be reversed as far as the energy. So take what resonates. Okay, Cancer, 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 Cancer. You know when I start out and say, I love you, but it's going to be a tough one. All right. The Knight of Cups is here in reverse. And the reason is because you are dealing with somebody who feels entitled. That's why the Knight of Cups is here. Very well could be a blamer. Very well could blame everybody else for their problems. But they feel entitled. Okay, Page of Cups is in reverse. Why? Because this person is wishy-washy and immature. And Knight of Swords is in the upright because this person breadcrumbs you. You know what I see here, Cancer? You are dealing with somebody who pouts. Okay, if they don't get their way with you, they pout. Tell me I'm wrong. You got the Three of Cups here. You may be dealing with, there may be three people in the picture here, but you're hoping that this thing will turn around. But I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of superficiality to this person. Ten of Pentacles is here, and the Hermit is here. This person withdraws from you when they get mad at you, right? They withdraw from you when they get mad at you. And what do? You bust your ass trying to please them. That's why the Queen of Cups is in reverse. This is codependent energy where you neglect yourself and you do whatever the hell it takes to make this pouter happy up here, Cancer. This person pouts. And I'm going to tell you something. Their attention, because I'm not going to call it emotion because that's not what this is. It's attention. The attention that you get from this person is transactional. It is not unconditional. What I mean by that is this. When this person, Cancer, does not get their way, they withdraw and withhold attention from you and ignore you and pout and go sit and suck their fucking thumb like a 3-year-old. That's why the Page of Cups is in reverse and the Three of Cups is here in the upright. Now, the Three of Cups is here in the upright because you have emotion towards them. But I'm going to tell you something. The Six of Cups is in reverse. All right, that can mean so many different things. But I'm going to tell you, you've got a history of not being happy with this person. Okay, can I just call that out? This is not like cancers that I'm talking to, whoever I'm talking about. You've been dealing with this person for a while. Okay, you've been dealing with this person for a while, and you keep hoping that this thing will turn around. But I'm telling you, this person is not a unconditional giver of their energy, of their time, of your attention, of their emotion, whatever the case may be. This person, and I'm sorry, we have a siren going down the street. Many of you know that I live close to first responders, but okay. But hear me out, Cancer. This person, when they give you attention, it's like a reward for doing what you're dealing with a fucking narcissist, Cancer. It's like if you do what they want you to do, then they'll give you attention. If you do something that displeases them, they withdraw. And you walk around on eggshells around this person, just trying to do whatever the hell you want them. This is narcissism. Classic textbook narcissist. This person is entitled. Just because they breathe, they think that you should bend over backwards. That when the Queen of Cups is in reverse, that is somebody bending over backwards trying to please another person at their own expense. And Cancer, that's you, because Cancers, you're giving people, and I know that you love when Cancers fall, they love hard. Okay, my Venus is in Cancer, so I totally get this. This dynamic. Have I been here? Of course I have. How do you think that I can speak with such knowledge about the situation? Baby cakes, I have walked this path and it ain't a picnic. Tell me I'm wrong. And I'm going to tell you, you can go so far down this path of codependency, you will lose yourself. You won't even know who you are anymore because you're just trying to be what this person wants you to be and do what they want. You spend most of your time trying to please this person to be what you think they want you to be. Cancer, can I submit to you the following? Hear me out. You are at your most beautiful self whenever you are in your authentic self and you're just being you and you grow into your own power, okay? You will never be at your most attractive, smart, sexy self trying to be what somebody else wants you to be or what you think they want you to be or trying to please them with your actions or words or what have you. So I got to call this out, Cancer. That's what it is. I see, I got to call it like I see it, okay? You've pulled water and air and earth, and you have pulled Leo and Virgo. But the strength card is in reverse here, Cancer. There ain't no power in this. I mean, if you look up on tarot.com, if you don't believe me, strength reversed, it means there's no power in this. There's nothing that's going to come of this. I'm telling you, this is breadcrumbing all day long. And I don't necessarily see it ending, but what I do see is that it's not changing unless you walk away from it. Okay, I just got to Call it out like it is. All right. Let me get a sip of coffee real quick. Woo! That was a tough one. All right. Y'all ready for Leo gang? Back to the fiery Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Jocelyn, how are you doing, baby cakes? Good to see you. Leo, what we got for you? Oh, that was the instruction card for the thing. I had to put that back. I'm like, what? All right, here. All right, Leo, here you go. All right, you can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. If that is not the truth, I don't know what is. Hear me out. Take a moment and think about a major lesson in your life. Did your heart get broken? Did a friend betray you? Did that heartbreak teach you not to settle? Are you resilient and self-reliant now because you had to learn to be? Think of all the fucked up persons who taught you that lesson, right? Send them a little cosmic thank you, because at a soul level, we have to, you know what? At a soul level, I'm grateful to the people who stabbed me in the back and hurt me and broke my heart. I'm just going to say that. Gratitude for the lesson you learned does not excuse what they did. It does help you avoid going back into the same lesson with a new fucked up person, though. Okay, so there you have it. All right, Leo, with that being said, let's go to the... we're on Leo's, Jahani. How are you doing? All right, Leo. What does the tarot have for you? Hey, Melissa. How are you doing? We got 145 people here. Wow. Thank y'all for popping in. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, okay? All right. Look at that devil card on the bottom. I hope that's not... relevant to your reading, Leo. Let's see what we can find out, Leo. Let's see what we can find out. See what we can find out. Let's take a look. Ace of Wands. Four of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. No. I don't like this. I don't want to read this. I'm going to reshuffle. Not really, but, you know, they come out for a reason. The Sun, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, you're not letting it get you down. Three of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. You know what I see, Leo? All right. I think... I'm just going to give you the storyline that I see. What I think, Leo, is you dealt with somebody who was a fickle pickle, Nine of Cups in reverse, who was very needy, okay, and perhaps emotionally codependent, okay, emotionally crippled. I don't know why, but that just came to me, so I say it like I see it. And the Seven of Swords is here in the upright. The Nine of Swords is here in the upright. You were dealing with somebody who was a bit immature overall, emotionally immature, if not overall immature. Okay. And I think this person lacked the emotional maturity to give to this thing. Okay. That's what I think. All right. And I think they start up drama. The Four of Swords being here in reverse and made you feel exhausted. Made you feel exhausted for a period of time. But you know what I see? And I think you struggled with this for a bit, but I think you kind of made your own way. And here's what I see here. You've got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new start. And the reason that that is so important in this reading is because of this. You have the Ace of Wands. You said, I'm turning over a new leaf. Three of Pentacles. I'm going to start working and building on myself. Look here. This is at the very center of this thing, okay? Leo, this is your card, one of your cards. It's the Sun card. It's the ultimate happiness, okay? And bringing in the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration, marriage many times, emotion, okay? But definitely cause for celebration. So it's almost like what I see here. We are on Leo, Francisco, and JGA. We are on Leo. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, is Leon in the house? Hey, Leon. But okay, I think you struggled with this thing for a while. And I think you kind of buried your head in the sand. I think that's why the Queen of Swords is here in reverse. And I think you didn't stand up for yourself in this situation for a period of time. But then the Ace of Wands comes along and you said, you know what? I'm taking action here. I'm going to make my own way. Leo is going to be okay. I'm going to be my own sunshine. Okay, here's the sun card right here. And I don't know where you are in this timeline, but if you're not making that change, I think you're stepping on that path of working on yourself and healing and coming to a place of genuine happiness where you'll attract something that truly does have reason for celebration, possible, long-term commitment here, and emotion, and somebody who is emotionally mature. You have 2 3s here, so whoever this person was in your past, there may have been a third party. And also, the other thing that came to me is you may, when you manifest this new stuff, you may wind up having multiple options here, Leo. I don't really have that card per se, so I don't know that that applies to the majority of you, but I think it does to at least some of you. Okay, so I think you kind of just took the bull by the horns and you said, you know what, I'm going to fix this. I can't make this person change, but I can change my situation. And that's what I see. You've pulled air and water and fire and earth, and you have pulled Leo for what it is worth. So you might be dealing with another Leo, but regardless, I see you stepping into your power, Leo gang. Pretty cool reading, Leo gang. All right, let's go to the Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Virgo, let's pull a spiritual AF card for you real quick. Oh, Virgo. Thank you, P. I appreciate that. There are people who dislike you because, okay, we got you. All right, there we go. But anyway, all right. So there we go. Thank you, Casey. But okay, Virgo, I'm sorry. We had a little bit of a disruption, but we're good now. Okay. There are people who dislike you because you dislike yourself, Virgo. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves, Virgo. Hard and for really reals, okay? All right? Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright. Shine on. Do it in spite of them. You know what? The best revenge is a glow up. Okay? And not to flex, but just to find your own love and happiness. Right, Virgo? All right. Thank you, Juliet. I appreciate that. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Really, Crystal? Really? That was weird. That was weird, huh? Oh, okay, Priscilla. Glad you told me that. Hey, all band, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad everybody's here. I gotta hurry because Leon and Cindy are going live in a minute. All right. Virgo, what do we need to know? Virgo. It was weird, but okay, right? The World card, the 7 of Cups, Virgo, Knight of Swords, Christian, thank you. Y'all are so generous. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I guess they had a moment. Okay, Virgo. Well, okay. You know, Virgo, let's talk about this. This is almost like a timeline, okay? But hear me out on this thing. The World card is here. That was the very first card out. That's the completion of a cycle. Typically, it is like, what I associate the World card is when we see the completion of a cycle is I look at it as really going through a tough cycle in a very healthy, mature way and developing a lot of spiritual muscles, developing a lot of self-awareness, coming into a lot of self-love, self-happiness, self-confidence, not conceited, not arrogance, but confidence. There's a difference, okay, in being very sure of yourself, knowing who you are and what you want, okay? The 7 of Cups is here. I think you are going to a place where you're going to have multiple options, okay? And the reason I say that is the Seven of Cups. You've got, you know, and you've got the Hermit card here. To me, that completion of that really tough cycle, and I don't know where you are in it, you may not be completed with it yet, but you're going to come to stand in your own power. The Hermit card is your card, okay? Do not let the Hermit card fool you. The Hermit card is a card of someone who is very wise, somebody who goes into solitude and spends time with the divine and trusts the divine and receives guidance from the divine, okay? So here's the thing, you're not going to be single for long, okay? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Two of Swords in the upright, which speaks to waiting to make a decision and holding off until you have information. And I think that's what you're going to do, Virgo. I think you're going to take your time. And I think you're going to see, I think you are going to separate the wheat from the chaff. Is that, I don't know if I said that right. But at any rate, what I see here is, you know, I see some that are time wasters, Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords in the upright. And I see some not so much. Okay, we got the Ten of Pentacles here and the Death reversed. Some of you, there is somebody coming back from the past, because the Death reversed sometimes can speak to reconciliation energy. Okay, and it may be that for some of you, that completion is the completion of a time apart or a completion of singlehood, whichever the case may be. All right. But I don't think you're aware of where you are. I don't think you realize how close you are to this. Not much longer. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I heard that, okay? Not much longer, okay? And you don't see the Two of Swords. See the blindfold here? You're not even aware of it. You don't see. But you're going to take your time. You're going to be methodical, just like Virgos many times do. You're going to take your time, make good decisions, and I think you're going to manifest multiple options. I think the cycle that you've been in, Virgo, that's been really tough, that's been a healing cycle, I don't think you've got near as long to go on that as you think you do. And some of you may already feel that sense of completion. You know, many of you know that a lot of the planets are starting to go back out of retrograde, and we're coming out of, you know, these tough healing cycles where we're having to deal with our shadows. And you'll always have to deal with that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that, but it just won't be as intense as it has been. Okay, we still have a little bit left on Mercury retrograde, so be patient on that. But at any rate, we've pulled water, air, fire, and earth, and then we have pulled Scorpio and Virgo. Okay, so there you have it. All right, there you have it. So that's what I see for you, Virgo gang. That's what I see for you. All right, Libra. Libra gang. Let me timestamp for you, Libra. Hey, Debbie Crawford. All right, the world, oh my goodness, this is funny. The world doesn't owe you anything. Oh my God, I feel like we're calling somebody out here, right? Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you to begin with. All the gifts that she's given you have just been gifts. If you treat everything in your life like that, you will be a lot happier. Unless you're a D, right? Then you'll just be grumpy, and it's your choice, right? There you go. So yeah, we're not entitled to anything. We have to be grateful for everything, right? Very, very important to remember that. Hey, Shafina, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Hey, Aquarius son. I know I've missed a lot of you guys, and I'm sorry that I've missed you. Maria, it's good to see you too. Who have I missed? I hope I haven't missed saying hello to people. Freckle Joy, I don't know if I said hello to you or not, but oh, Jaylene, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, Melissa Reynolds, DV75. I'm seeing a lot of new names. All right, I scrolled back a little bit. All right, time to go to the band. Thank you. I love you too. You are just too kind. Y'all are so generous. Thank you so, so much. It's always very humbling when you guys donate. I truly do appreciate that so much. All right, Libra, what does the tarot have to say for you, Libra? What does the tarot have to say, Libra gang? Let's find out. Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Hanged Man. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Libra, Libra, Libra. In a nutshell, we're going to be talking about the one that got away in your mind. The one that slipped right through your fingers. That's what we're talking about right here. Okay? The Four of Cups is in reverse. All right. The Five of Pentacles is in the upright. And the Hanged Man is here. This left you out in the cold. And I think you still are not aware of everything that this person was up to. But shady shit does not even begin to cover it. Five of Swords is in the upright here. Okay? The Five of Pentacles is here. This person left you out in the cold. Okay? Left you out in the cold. Wasted your time. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Quite honestly, this person was probably pretty selfish with the Seven of Wands. I'm getting show-off energy here. I'm getting a person who flexes, a person who was cold emotionally. We don't have any emotion here at all, unless you want to count the Four of Cups in reverse, which really just speaks to the one that got away, you know, and that sort of thing. But, you know, I think you're hung up on this person, not to be, you know, making a pun about the Hangman, but yeah, the Hangman is about, just like Nacho Mama said, it's about having a different perspective and taking a look at this thing try to be a little bit more objective. There are things you're not seeing here with the Five of Swords here. The Divine is trying to help you with the Hierophant here, okay? And at the very center of this thing is the Nine of Swords in reverse. It is a card of needing to heal. And I think you're trying to hide the fact that you miss this person, okay? I really do. And I think it's really, really got you in a place of paralysis by analysis. Okay? And quite honestly, you feel like this person is out there thotting and bopping around with the Seven of Wands in the upright. And I think you may be right. I don't have a player card per se, but I'm feeling it all day long. I think, Libra, this person played you. I really do. And they wasted your time here. And this person was cold. Cold and distant. Cold and distant. And, you know, there comes a point in time where you have to kind of see things as they are and cut down to the real truth. That's why the King of Swords is here. And see things for what they are, okay? Instead of, you know, turning a blind eye like this Five of Swords here, okay? And I don't know where you are on this thing, but I can tell you this. The Divine has got you. The Hierophant is here. There is, you know, after you do the healing, after you do the shadow work, after you go into solitude and you heal, there is something that will be divinely guided here with the Hierophant here, okay, and with a lot of long-term potential, okay, and highly spiritual, okay, somebody who won't waste your time, okay, but, you know, that's, I think this person, I think you're struggling to release this person, and I'm going to say this, Libra, I understand. Okay, and I've got a lot of stuff in my playlist, called my Shadow to Work playlist about, you know, reasons why we struggle with releasing people. Cord cutting rituals are not going to work unless you do the work too. Okay, it will not bypass a damn thing. Many times I know. How many people here, show of hands, how many people here learned like I did that cord cutting does not work unless you do the work? I learned that by experience. And then I heard about other people saying the same thing. Why? Because there were things I had not dealt with that I needed to deal with, and I was not supposed to be able to release that person until I could deal with the emotions associated with that situation. Okay, cord cutting is great. It's well and fine. I'm all about doing whatever ritual you can do to help you. But there is no shortcuts to shadow work. You have to take the walk through the quicksand and deal with those emotions, okay? Time alone, you heard time heals all wounds? Bull to the shit. No, it doesn't. Time plus work. I know people, I'm 57 years old. I got friends I went to high school with who are still bitter about a breakup from high school. Do you think time healed their wounds? Okay, it's been 40 fucking years. Get over it, right? Well, they've not done the work, okay? They don't know how to heal. And I don't, I feel badly for people who don't know how to heal, because people would tell me all my life, you need to heal, you need to heal, you need to heal, but nobody could tell me how. I tried a lot of different things that didn't work, and when I found the thing that did work, I published it for free right there on my channel. Not a mental health expert, but what I am an expert is my own path and what worked for me. Yes, because I walked it. And I can talk the talk because I walked the walk, right? And so that part I earned the right to be able to speak about, okay? So, if you're having trouble releasing, hit that playlist, okay? All right, we've got fire and earth and air and water. You have Pisces and Taurus for what it is worth. I talked way too long, didn't I, Libras? Talked way too long. Sorry about that. All right. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Let's go to the Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get, look at this, Scorpio. This looks like it might be a good spiritual card. Let's see. The universe is your sugar daddy. Wow. We've all spent enough time feeling fucked to assume it's time we got showered with some real dope shit, right? Nacho Mama, thank you so much. My gosh, y'all are so kind to me tonight. It's time we got showered with some real dope shit, right? Spend today letting the universe treat you like the arm candy that you are, okay? The simple act of changing your vibe to one of receiving and thanking the universe for all its cosmic bling will do the trick. Your mantra today is bring it, Poppy. I like that. That's a cool card. All right, the universe is your sugar daddy. I like that one. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's what. Let's see what we got for the Scorpios. Back to the water. Watery Scorpios, right? Nacho Mama, thank you for that. That really means so much. Thank you. You guys are too generous tonight. Thank you so much for that. All right, Scorpio. Let's get a couple more shuffles for you. That's what I'm being told. Right? Look at that sun card on the bottom. Let's see what we can find out about that. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo, or maybe you just got some ultimate happiness coming in. Maybe the universe is trying to be your sugar daddy by that sun card, right? We'll find out. We'll find out, Scorpio gang. Ace of Wands. 5 of Cups in reverse. The Fool card. The Moon. 6 of Swords. Page of Wands. Queen of Swords is in reverse. 8 of Swords is in the upright. 9 of Cups is in the reverse. All right, Scorpio. Let's talk about something here. You're up in your head. Imagine that, a Scorpio up in their head and hiding I think you're hiding your emotions for somebody. That's what I think. Or you're trying to, but not doing it. Yep, the Moon card. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm going to pull a Tyler. Don't tell me that's not what I see. It is. The Moon card is here. And I love you, Scorpio, but you're trying to pull a little... I don't think you're being malevolent, Scorpio. Let me just call that like I see it. What I think you're trying to do is not to let somebody know how you feel. Okay? With the Moon card here. The 5 of Cups is in reverse. The Fool is in the upright. Tell me, you or somebody that you're dealing with, whichever the case may be, I think both of you are sitting on ready, waiting on the other person. Because let me tell you why. The Ace of Wands is on one side with a passionate new beginning, ready to take action, and the Fool card is in the other. But both of you are sitting here waiting on the other person to make the move, okay? Don't tell me that's not what don't tell me you don't care about this person. You do. And don't tell me you don't know they care about you, because guess what? They do. Oh, yes, they do. But in true Scorpio form, you're keeping it to yourself. You are trying to be on the down low. You won't even tell this person how you feel, or vice versa. I think both of you, you know what I think, Scorpio? I think you're mirroring each other. That's what I think you're doing. I think you and the person you're dealing with are up in your head. You're trying to hold back. You're trying to hide your emotion. You think that this person can't see. You're trying to hide the fact that they're your dream come true here. Okay, and there could be distance here, but I'm going to tell you something. This person here, and look, here's the Page of Wands, okay? Somebody needs to fucking talk. Somebody needs to tell the other one how they feel. Because as long as you don't, okay, and I'm going to tell you something. That you can, I don't know if this is you or your person. You can run, but you can't hide, okay? It is what it is, and this is a pregnancy card here, okay? But it's the relationship is not going to be born if somebody does not freaking take a leap of faith and take a risk and talk about the passion and emotion that you feel for each other, okay? The Five of Cups is in reverse. There ain't no petty crap, no. The Six of Swords is in the upright. This one's peaceful, boo. This one ain't gonna start no shit. They're in it to win it. And I think you are too. I think you're in it to win it and they're in it to win it, but nobody's telling the other one. Okay? Why are you trying to hold back? Maybe it's a timing thing for you. I don't know. You think this person doesn't know. They know. They think you don't know. You know. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm calling it like I see it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay? I mean, what I see is everybody is just holding back their emotion and nobody's talking about it. And you're sitting here on a crap ton of potential. Crap ton of potential. And I love you, but I'm calling you out because, you know, you're trying to act like you're not emotionally available. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. We got air, water, fire, and we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? All right. Interesting Scorpio reading, right? Time for a coffee break. I gotta hurry. Let's go to the Saggies. Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's pull a spiritual. Oh, wow. Oh, this is good, Saggy. Listen. Be unfuckwithable, right? If you find yourself fucked with, take a moment to reflect on what part is out of whack and susceptible to being fuckwithable. Then check that shit with some self-love. And when you're filled to the brim with love, nothing anyone says or does bothers you, and no negativity can touch you. And you know what makes you? You're a badass. You're a big old spiritual badass, right? I like that. So anyway, pretty cool reading for you, Saggies. Pretty appropriate for Saggy energy too, right? Right. Okay. Saggy. Right. Excuse me. Right, Priscilla. That's funny. Excuse me. Don't tell me I'm wrong, right? That one I know every Scorpio's not having the same experience, but I got it. Gypsy, thank you for that. All right. Hey, tactless woman. All right, Saggy. What we got for you? All right, I like that. Saggy, what in the freak? What's going on here? All right. Saggy. Why is this Four of Cups here? Who is shunning who? All right, this could go either way. Okay, so hear me out. All right, the King of Cups is here and the Sun is here. Somebody is in love with somebody, and I don't know who it is. And somebody wants a passionate beginning. Ace of Wands here, pregnancy card, heads up. Somebody wants the tables to turn in their favor with the Justice card. They want to give to this thing, and they feel like one of the two of you feels like you balance each other out. And one of the two of you is not really wanting to give up on this thing. However, the Magician is in reverse because you feel a failure to launch, or your person does, okay? The Strength is in reverse and the Nine of Wands is in reverse. You feel like you're struggling to give up on this thing. Either you or the person you're dealing with, whichever the case may be. I think you're feeling a failure to launch. And you may feel like this person is only interested in the boinky rolling the hay, rolling the sheets, right? That may be what's going on here. But quite honestly, as far as putting any real work in, the Nine of Wands is in reverse. Okay, they're not real, and the Strength is in reverse. I don't think they're really willing to really put this thing in. And I think you, like our sweet little Rose from the Golden Girls, are just being naive about this. And again, take what resonates here. I don't know if this is you or the person you're dealing with, but one of you is heavily interested, and one of you is bored as all get out, and possibly taking the other one for granted. And somebody's exhausted from this thing because they're working so hard to try to manifest something with really no very good success, okay? So you know what I'm getting from this thing, Sagittarius, with the Justice card being at the very middle of this thing. You need to be fair to yourself. You need to give Sagittarius a fair shake, okay? Be fair to yourself. If you are dealing with somebody who is not giving to this thing and not putting in anything, taking you for granted, which I think that's the majority of this. Some of you, they're just bored. Some of you, they're not interested. And some of you, they're taking you for granted. But take what resonates here. It could be one or all of those things. But for whatever the case may be, they're not putting in the same amount that you are, because the Nine of Wands is in reverse and the Strength is in reverse, right? And you are exhausted. Why? Because you're doing all the work and they're doing all the play. Okay? You may have married this person. If not, you damn well wanted to. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. And, you know, it's just a big fat failure to launch with the Magician in reverse. And I think it's affecting your self-esteem. I mean, I think it's making you feel like shit. And it's making you feel exhausted, the Strength in reverse, like you're out of steam. I mean, I'm getting that very strongly. Four of Swords in reverse, Strength in you need to take care of you. Give yourself a fair shake. You need to do some self-care. You need to, Sagittarius, right? I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, Capricorn. I mean, Sagittarius, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, whatever, but look, be fair to you. You turn your own tables with the Justice card here, okay? You turn it around. You have that power, okay? You can't make this person give to that, but you can damn well make them wish they had, okay? Whenever you're down the road and you're healed and patched up your heart and you're a whole new you, and you got some nice arm candy on your arm, right? After you take the time to heal for this thing, okay? There you go. So you've got fire, you've got water and air, and you have Leo, Libra, and Gemini, and you got heavy Leo here, for what it's worth, okay? But okay, Saggy, it is what it is. All right, let's go to the Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, let's pull a spiritual card for you. Oh, here's one. Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. Wow. A human brain left unattended does not shut down. It goes berserk when bullshit thoughts that turn into bullshit actions, right? Ego will do its job of judging, separating, and accumulating things to define who you are without any help from you. But the soul needs your attention to be heard over that loud ego, okay? That's a reason. There's a reason most truly successful people meditate, read inspiring books, focus on gratitude, and are of service to others in some way. It turns their soul on, and that makes them better leaders, problem solvers, and functional humans. True for me. It also makes them way more fun to be around. I can say that I'm more pleasant whenever I'm meditating regularly. My daughter will tell me quick, Mama, you need to go meditate. And she's typically correct. All right, Capricorn, what we got from the tarot for you? Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up too, y'all. Help a sister out, okay? Help a sister out. Goodness, Capricorn. Cards are going nuts, right? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, Capricorn. What do we got for you? What do we got for you, Cappy? The Justice card, the Judgment card, the Moon, A lot of major arcana. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Cups is in reverse. The King of Wands is in reverse. The 2 of Wands is in the upright. 7 of Swords and Ace of Swords. Dear fucking God, Capricorn. I hate these kind of shady shit. The Moon card, okay? And the 7 of Swords, okay? The truth is going to come out, though. I can tell you that. And let me tell you, you got history. A lot of you Capricorns, this is somebody from the past or history. And they're going to make an appearance. You're going to have to make a decision here. And I don't think you're going to have a hard time doing it. You're going to have to make a judgment call. 2 of Wands is here and the Judgment card, okay? And I think many of you, this is past energy here with the Judgment card here, okay? Quite honestly, they're going to come to you and say, oh, baby, I'm being honest. I've changed. They have not, okay? We have the King of Wands in the reverse and the 7 of Swords in the upright and the Moon card. That is player shady shit. They're a time waster, not worth your time. They're not going to give to this on the same level that you are, okay? But you will see this if you're doing your meditation. There's a reason that stuff came out for you, Capricorn, because you're going to have to make a judgment call here. And look, there it is. That's you. And quite honestly, for some of you, this person is overly critical. I know that's not here in the cards, but I just heard it. For some, and that has not changed, but they're going to lie and say it has. But this is shady shit. Okay, I don't know if they're a cheater. I don't know if they're a liar. I don't know if they steal your money. I don't know what it is that they do, but they're secretive and they're lying and they're sneaky. Okay, maybe they've got some kind of ulterior motive for coming back around or coming around. Okay, but I think this is past energy, Capricorn. I just got to call it out. They're going to say that they've changed. They lie like a rug, Capricorn. I mean, I got to call it like I see it. All right, Capricorn, you have pulled a crap ton of major arcana. The reason is because this is a very, very important judgment call that you're going to be making in your life. The universe is going to throw a test your way to see if you have learned to not make the same mistake twice. My Capricorn, my moon is in Capricorn, and I know who this is for me. And I hope that I didn't just pick up my own energy, okay? I hope that, like, other people this resonates with too. But I'm telling you, we've got, what did I say? Fire, water, earth, and air. So all the signs, you've pulled Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Libra, for what it's worth, right? All right. Crazy Crystal, I don't think so. But email me and just holla. Let me know, okay? I don't think you'll lose it, though. All right, let's go to the Aquarius gang. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Once you start laughing, you start healing, Aquarius. You aren't ready to laugh at what's... Oh, this was the same one that Taurus got. Okay. If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. The internet is filled with ridiculous shit, right? Laugh at that. Or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in that loving, brutal way that they always do, right? Just start laughing. You have nothing to lose, right? Like I told the Tauruses, pull up some crazy Medea, right? All right, Aquarius, what do we got from the tarot for you? Hey, Dark Love. Hey, Noelle, how are you? I didn't see you come in. Good to see you guys. Right? I need, you know what, my shirts, Priscilla, they should have said, I got to call it like I see it, right? Michelle, thank you. You guys are too kind to me. I love y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all make me feel so happy. Thank you for that. All right, Aquarius, what do we got for you? What do we got for you? I'm doing good, Nicole. All right, this is Aquarius, okay? All right, I'm not going to speak too soon. I want to get the rest of the story. Somebody's holding back here. This is very one-sided. Very one-sided. Yeah, this is one-sided. Somebody's exhausted. Could be at a distance. Definitely energetic distance. Aquarius, you and your person are not on the same page. That's the short story. The long story is this. You are very overburdened about this connection. Paralysis by analysis. Okay? You're growing very impatient. you feel like this person needs to shit or get off the pot. You are nuts about them. Them, not so much. Not so much, okay? You're ready to go forward with this thing. But you got the Magician in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that has an addiction or substance abuse. For some of you, and understand this, addiction can be so many different things, okay? We could be talking, you know, food, video games, gambling, you know, whatever, okay? Social media, whatever, okay? If somebody can't do something in moderation, I don't care if it's, you know, clipping your fingernails, you can be addicted to that, okay? It's when somebody cannot do something in moderation, right? And it can be obsession with people, okay? So somebody's obsessed with somebody and somebody's bending over backwards here. Again, Queen of Cups is in reverse. And I think that you are exhausted and you're up in your head about something. You want to take a leap of faith. But this person is, I think, really emotionally closed off and manipulative and paralysis by analysis. And it's got you up in your head in your own mental prison right here. Okay? And that's what I see. And you're exhausted. You are exhausted. And why? Because you're trying to be what this person wants you to be instead of being your beautiful Aquarius self, okay? And maybe it's to the point where you're obsessed with this person where you feel like you can't live without them. You can. Yes, you can. I have been there, and I know, okay? But the Knight of Wands is here because somebody is exhausted. So is the Ten of Wands, okay? And quite honestly, you may be dealing with somebody who's just kind of a controlling you-know-what. With the Knight of Wands here, that's somebody that can many times be reactive, have a temper, be, you know, angry and and just mean. And Magician is in reverse, can certainly speak to somebody manipulative, and it can speak to somebody with self-esteem issues, just like the Queen of Cups in reverse can, where you've neglecting yourself, taking care of somebody else, okay? You may be dealing with a broke joke, too. Some of you. I know that's a lot of different scenarios, but we're reading for more than one Aquarius, okay? But you know what I think is, I think you're trying to take a leap of faith with a person who is not really ready to reciprocate in the same way, and you about to take a step off and into the deep end, and I don't think you're really ready to swim, or you have a life jacket on here. Can I just call that out? I don't know why, but that came to me. So take it as it resonates. But I think this is one-sided. I think this is very one-sided. This person is just really not willing to do the work, and you're giving to this. They're not. Take what resonates here. Okay. But we have air, fire, earth, and water. Any sign. In the majors, we have Gemini, Pisces, and Aries. Okay. But it could be any sign. So that's what I have for the Aquariuses. I have got to hurry, y'all. All right, let's go to the Pisces game. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's pull a spiritual card for you real quick. Be kind-hearted and full of love, but maintain boundaries like a mofo. Letting people fuck with you is not a spiritual attribute, Pisces. Think about Archbishop Desmond Tutu. That dude would not have done the good shit he did if he had let people walk all over him. Even His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, tells people to fuck off sometimes in his own compassionate way, right? All right. So let's go, Pisces gang. Let's see what the divine has to say to you. Let's see what the divine has to say to you. Fish, go after your wish. That's cute, right? Oh. Hey, Nana, how are you? How are you? Hey, Happy Sad G777. Hey, Shahid, how are you doing? One more shuffle for you, Pisces. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. All right, Ace of Cups. I really just want to stop with that. Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Hey, man. Three of Wands. Who's waiting on something? King of Swords, Four of Wands, and Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let's talk. Pisces, who is waiting on something? All right, the Ace of Cups is here. So somebody has emotion here. And somebody wants to build with you. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. But there's a lot of waiting around here with the Three of Wands and the Hangman. And the Eight of Swords is in the upright. Something has got somebody up in their head. Okay? And what I think, and the King of Pentacles is here, which of course is a slow mover as well. The King of Swords is here. You know what I think? Somebody is trying to use logic here and trying to say, you know, trying to like use logic and intelligence in a situation instead of intuition. The Hangman is here because somebody needs to see something from a different angle, okay? And there's emotion here. There is a desire to build on both parts, okay? There's stability here, okay? And there is a willingness to take a leap of faith. But there is a fear of disaster or moving at the wrong time and the timing being wrong, okay? No, there's emotion here. But it's like, I think, you know, it's almost as if there's a desire to build. There's an emotion. This is new energy. But you or the person that you're dealing with is up in your head about things and you're paralyzed about moving forward. You feel like you could have stability with this person and they feel like they could have stability with you, but there's equally a fear of being too fast, okay, and the timing being off. I know that's a weird message, but you feel like you're out of step with divine timing. This is a very strange read. It's like, what I'm getting from this is that and one or both of you feel like this is the right person at the wrong time, okay? Like it's too soon. Does that make sense? You know, like the timing? I don't know. And you feel like that if you were to take a risk with this person, that it would be foolish. That's why the Four of Pentacles is in reverse and you don't have the Fool in the upright. You feel like it would be going against your intuition. But there's emotion on both sides. And there's a desire to work on this from both sides. But there's a lot of hanging around. Hangman, okay? And so you're trying to use your head. I mean, you're trying to be logical about this. That's where I'm getting from. That's what this is about. You're trying to use your logic, and I think they are. You and or them. So it's almost like you and or them are trying to make a head over heart decision about this thing because you think the timing is off. Weird reading. I got to call it like I see it. But that's what I see. Weird, weird, weird. Weird, weird, weird. I would say this, regardless, trust the divine. Trust your intuition. Go into meditation. Get out of your head and go into meditation, okay? And I know every Pisces is not in the exact same boat. Some situations, timing is off for a reason. Other situations, it's people being hesitant and fearful of a disaster, okay? So I'm just going to, I see two very distinct possibilities. I think somebody fears that this is a foolish risk, okay? That it would be foolish. Like not in the Fool in the Tarot foolish, but like foolish, like dumb. Like a crazy risk. And it would result in you being out of sync with divine timing. Okay? The only thing I can tell you is you have got to trust the divine. And the only way you're going to hear your intuition is if you are listening to your higher self talk to you in meditation. Okay? That's how you will recognize the voice of your higher self, which is your intuition. All right, we've got water and air and earth and fire. And then you have, you've pulled Pisces. So see, I mean, you know what, Pisces, you know what this is telling me overall? Let me just PS onto this. Some of you are second guessing yourself. You're more powerful than you realize. You don't realize it. I'm just going to call that. All right, so let's read for the collective. Let's read for the collective, and I'm not going to pull a spiritual card for the collective because we could pull for all the individual signs, but I'm going to pull for the collective. A love message channeled for the collective. Exactly, Nacho Mama. You guys are right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will. And of course, if you want to book a reading to ask my tarot deck a question, super easy. All you got to do is follow the directions below my most recent video's description box. Okay? All right. And please don't forget to like and share. And of course, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. And let's take a look. Thank you, Juliet. Y'all don't forget to catch up with Leon and Cindy in a minute. They're going live in a couple of minutes too, y'all. Okay. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, well, 2 cards came out. We're going to take it. You're struggling to make a decision. You are struggling. Collective, let me tell you something. You are dealing with somebody who is entitled and or in victim mode and blames everybody else for their problems, okay? This person is emotionally immature. Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. And the Lovers is in reverse because they are not giving to this thing probably much of anything at all. You're feeling left out in the cold here with the 5 of Pentacles, okay? This person is very withdrawn, very emotionally unavailable. The Hermit card is here. You may be dealing with somebody who's messing around with other people here with the 3 of Cups, possibly. But you're hoping for a win on this thing. But I'm telling you something. This person has got ulterior motives. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, very well could be a false start where this person just, you know, fails to, it's a failure to launch with this person, you know, like you keep thinking it's going to happen and it doesn't. You are suspicious of this person here with the Page of Swords. You're not wrong. You're dealing with somebody who is emotionally bankrupt. They have nothing to give because they're emotionally immature. They do not have the capability, collective, to give like you do. So it's one-sided. It's not reciprocated. And you know you need to make a decision on this thing, but you're struggling. You're really, really wrestling with this thing. You keep saying, I think if I just hang out a little bit more, I don't want to upset the apple cart here. You know, I want to, you know, I want to be stable. I want a stable relationship. Okay, I get that. But you know what? Being with somebody who's in and out is not giving you stability just because that's the person in your relationship status. That is not stability. No, it is not. Because you don't know from one day to the next if they're going to be in or out. Mostly out. Okay, the Queen of Wands is here. You know why the Queen of Wands is here? Because the Queen of Wands does the same thing that the Queen of Swords does. No time for BS. She will cut somebody out, and I'm not reading gender, I'm reading energy. Okay, the Queen of Swords has no time, the Queen of Wands has no time for BS. If somebody is not aligned in the same way that the Queen of Wands is, okay, then, all right. If somebody is not aligned in the same way that the Queen of Wands is, and this person isn't, okay, you're dealing with a page, okay? You are willing to come to the table and give to this thing, and this person is not, okay? The person is not. They are not reciprocate. There is not equal. This person is just not emotionally giving to this thing at all. And they feel like they're entitled to you just because. But yet they don't have any trouble leaving you out in the cold. So I just got to call it. I just got to call it. I can't help it, collective. It is what it is. Got this thing out, collective. And even if you can't energetically release it, at least physically walk away from it if you haven't already been walked away from. And work with Auntie Karen on the Shadow Work playlist to energetically heal and to release this thing so that you can, you know, not attract another person who is on the level of a Page of Cups reverse, where they just are emotionally a mess. They feel like they're entitled to your full love and attention, but they're not giving to this. No, here you are out in the cold. Gotta call it. You know, you're walking around outside lost as a he-hank with a flashlight trying to find your way around because you don't know where you stand with this person, but I do. I know where you stand with them. It's in the town of false starts and ulterior motives, okay? And it could be somebody that's a broke chuck, too. That may be another thing. That may be the only reason they even fool with you to begin with is because they need a roof. And you know what we call those? Who can tell me my word for that? Come on. Whoever does it, I'll give you a free card real quick. Who can tell me that name? We've pulled air, fire, earth, and water, and we've pulled Gemini and Virgo, and that's it. Nacho Mama gets the card. It's a hobosexual. Aquarius Sun, you were close thereafter. I'll pull both of y'all a card, and then we'll call it a day because we got to go see Casey and, Casey too, but Leon and Cindy do their collab. 7 of Wands, Nacho Mama. This is a big victory. You are going to, this is a level up. You're going to get recognized and noticed. You may get a promotion at work. You may, this is after a lot of hard work, okay? You may have a lot of dating options too, Nacho Mama. Just going to call that out. Aquarius Sun, this is yours. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, okay. There is something going around you you need to be aware of. If you're in internal turmoil, you need to hit your meditation. If not, heads up, you may be dealing with somebody who is deceptive. Okay, yeah, King of Cups. It may be a person you think is crazier about you than they are. I hate it when those cards come out like that, but you may just be up in your head. This may just be some drama going on, but a judgment call is needing to be made here. Okay? Could be past energy too. Aquarius Sun. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go watch Leo Fire 555 and Cindy G. I don't know which of their channels they're going live on. KC, which channel are they going live on? KC, before I sign off, which channel are they going live on? Thank you guys so much. Leo Fire space 555. It's going to happen in a minute or two. If y'all don't catch the notification, just flip over to there and just keep refreshing your screen until you see it. All right. I love you guys so much. Many blessings. And I probably won't go live tomorrow because I'm having some serious dental surgery in the morning. Okay. Thank you. Many blessings, guys. I'll talk to you soon.